for CWE. Listen, this is a college of professional wrestling, so we're doing our studying. We're turning in our homework. Our first assignment of homework since I've been here is studying Gorgeous George. So, next person, here we go.
Gorgeous George, 1940 से लेकर 1950 के बीच का सबसे पहला और सबसे कलरफुल कैरेक्टर था। वो बॉर्न हुआ, वो उसने जन्म लिया था सीवर्ड नीव लंका में और रेसलिंग चालू की थी जब वो 14 साल की उम्र का था। उनका लास्ट मैच दोनों सहमतियों के साथ। उनका कैरेक्टर था पीटी बॉय किंग टाइप कैरेक्टर, लेकिन वो थोड़ा फेमिनिन टाइप भी बिहेव करते थे। उनकी हाइट 5 फीट 9 इंच थी और उनका कैरेक्टर मोस्टली हिल था। उनका वर्क ऐसे किया था कि वो फेस से भागते थे, उससे डरते थे, फेस होल्ड्स को बहुत सेल करते थे और हमेशा पीछे से वार करते थे, जिसके कारण फेस बहुत अच्छा दिखता था। उनके बहुत सारे निकनेम हैं, ह्यूमन ऑर्किड, सेंसेशन ऑफ द नेशन, टोस्ट ऑफ द कोस्ट और WWE हॉल ऑफ फेम में उनकी इतने बड़े स्टेप के रेसलिंग में 2010 में उन्हें इंडक्ट किया गया था और वो AWA के चैंपियन भी रहे, अमेरिकन रेसलिंग एसोसिएशन।
Don't speak over him. Don't speak over him. How are you going to listen when you're talking? Next person that talks when he's talking or somebody else is up here is going to do squats. Okay, tell him.
सर ने कहा कि अगर कोई बंदा तो बंदे यहाँ पे बोलेगा, किसी को नहीं बोलना। अगर वो बोलते पाया गया तो यहाँ पे स्क्वाट्स करेगा।
How do you say listen?
सुनो।
Okay.
Done, sir.
Good. Next. Good work. Give him some props. Give him some props. Ali. This is Ali. He's a hard worker.
हाँ, ठीक है, शुरू करता हूँ फिर। Gorgeous George was born in 1915. He was a great entertainer wrestler. He had many nicknames like Human Orchid, the Sensation of the Nation, the Toast of the Coast. In 1915, he was the biggest star who earned $1 lakh per year. The television made Gorgeous George, but then again, Gorgeous George made television. He was different, great, and beautiful wrestler. He was the first male that made it cool to be feminine, even he wasn't.
Good.
He had also magnetic personality. While he doing his entrance, he used to many different type of costume. Sometimes he used to flower mala to throw on audience and gorgeous spin also. He used to enter with 4 cops accompany. He always used to get his opponent's coat out first and then his own coat, that with his own assistant. He was the first heel with funny gimmick. While wrestling, most of the time he used to do chair wrestling and submissions. In 1996, he was inducted in Wrestling Observer newsletter. In 2002, Wrestling World, and in 2010, WWE's Hall of Fame. He died in 1963 due to heart attack on December 26. He was a great legend. Thank you.
Thank you, Ali. Okay, Ali made a great point, guys. Even though he wasn't feminine, he pretended to be feminine for his character. And you gotta understand the mindset of the 1940s and 50s American people. You didn't, if you were gay, you didn't really act it out in public, okay? So here's a guy who was very tough, who was considered to be a shoot fighter, okay? This guy could really hurt you if he wanted to. So he was one of the toughest guys in the ring, but yet he believed in his character instead of trying to be himself. And he abandoned that tough guy mentality. I mean, he was still okay, good. Good. So everybody understands that it's not you in there, okay? It's your character. So if the promoter or the booker asks you to be weak or to be feminine or to be, you know, this or that, you have to follow suit because this is not you doing it. And that's why we had a big meeting about social media. I don't want you guys promoting your character on your pages Sure, you can talk about your triumphs to your friends and family, but wrestling fans should not know where you live, who your girlfriend is. You know, they shouldn't know that you're having a bad day. They shouldn't know that, you know, you shouldn't be making like political rants and posts and stuff like that. I gotta listen to my own advice. But that's the point, is you don't introduce your wrestling fans into your personal life, okay? You have to keep your personal life separate from your wrestling fans.
सर ने कहा कि कितने बार होते हैं कि असली में बंदा कुछ और होता है, उसका कैरेक्टर कुछ और होता है। तो सर ने वही कहा कि जब रिंग में जाते हो तो अपने कैरेक्टर को जियो, जो असली लाइफ में उसको भूल जाओ, कैरेक्टर उसको जियो। और सर ने कहा कि जब आपको प्रोमोटर बोलता है कि आपको इस तरह से एक्ट करना है, ऐसा कैरेक्टर निभाना है, तो आपको निभाना ही होगा, उस कैरेक्टर को जीना पड़ेगा। और सर ने कहा कल मीटिंग हुई थी सोशल मीडिया के लिए, तो उसमें बहुत सारी बातें बताई गई थी। तो सर ने कहा अपने पर्सनल लाइफ की कोई भी चीज अपने अकाउंट्स में मत डालो। तुम्हारे फ्रेंड्स को ये नहीं पता होना चाहिए तुम्हारी गर्लफ्रेंड कौन है, तुम्हारा भाई कौन है, तुम्हारा दिन खराब तो नहीं गया, ये सब पर्सनल चीज उसको नहीं बतानी चाहिए।
In America, in the WWE, there has been many professional wrestlers that have ruined their career with one single Facebook post.
अमेरिका में बहुत सारे ऐसे रेसलर हैं जिन्होंने अपने एक पोस्ट से, एक गलत पोस्ट के कारण अपना पूरा करियर बर्बाद कर लिया।
So unless your gimmick is to be like a revolutionary or somebody that's speaking out for the public or something like that, you really want to stay away from politics. You want to stay away from personal philosophy when you're talking on Facebook, because you never know who's looking. And for example, you know, someone at home makes a comment about a politician, and maybe that politician is in good favor with the promoter, and then now they've lost their job.
सर ने कहा कि जब तक आपका कैरेक्टर कुछ ऐसा नहीं होता कि आप पब्लिक के लिए बोलते हो, ठीक है, या रिवोल्यूशनरी टाइप का है, तो जो अगेंस्ट जाता है सबके, ठीक है, तब तक आपको फेसबुक पे कोई भी मतलब पर्सनल चीजें कमेंट नहीं करनी चाहिए, ना किसी नेता के बारे में बोलना चाहिए। जैसे मान लो कि आपने किसी नेता के बारे में बोला, ठीक है, और उस नेता का प्रमोटर के साथ अच्छा बनता है, तो आपकी जॉब गई।
I would also strongly suggest, if you're one of those people that's always sharing your thoughts and opinions on Facebook, if you're using it like a diary and people are already aware that you are one of the wrestlers of CWE, you've already crossed that line. So try to keep your personal stuff, even on your own personal page. Try to keep that, you know, don't vent, don't go on rants, don't go on raves, because it could really make you look bad to, you know, little kids, wrestling fans that are looking up to you.
सुनेगा कि हम में से बहुत सारे बंदे हैं जो हो सकते हैं, सनी ने बोला, लेकिन अपने पर्सनल थॉट्स शेयर करते हैं फेसबुक पे, इंस्टाग्राम पे, अपने जितने भी सोशल मीडिया है। तो सर ने कहा कि ये नहीं करना है, अगर कर दिया है तो लिमिट क्रॉस हो गई है, लेकिन आगे से मत करना, ठीक है, उसको ऑफिशियल पेज की तरह रखना।
Okay, back to Gorgeous George next.
ये किसका? क्या लिखा है?
I think that's garbage.
एक पेज दिया, ये क्यों दिया?
Gorgeous George. He is also known as George Raymond Wagner. His real name is George Raymond Wagner. In United States, the first age of professional wrestling in 1940s to 1950, he was the one of the biggest stars of this period. He was the first who gained media attention for his character. He was Hall of Fame in 2002. He was born in 24 March 1950, and he died at 26 1963 at the age of 48.